It is indeed one of those nights. Welcome, Will Dick. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going to be happening tonight. As you see, I'm sitting in the dark. I don't know what I got going on really, but we're going to try and get video back. It's one of those nights. You definitely nailed that on the head. Hi, Silver Girl. Yeah, well, it wasn't muted, but it's complicated. I'm trying something new, and I don't know what I'm doing yet. So I'll get there. I'll get there. So that is there. I put this over here. Bud Files, welcome. Good to see you. A lot of folks up and doing stuff tonight. So I don't know. I don't know how well this is gonna work out. I don't know what I'm doing. I have really no idea what's happening. I just wanted to go live. Want to do something else. That's why it's pop up with question marks. But I want to try this. I want to try this thing out and see if it's working. Hey, part-time planning, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you. So we know that works, which is cool, but now we got to find out if this other thing works. If I go to here, yeah, I don't think I need to use that part there anymore. So we can turn that off, change that back to solo, transition it over. Now, when I do this, you should see no, like an OBS symbol now. Yep, okay, good. Now, if I start virtual camera, you will see a basically black screen. Yes, there I am. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what just happened there, but it's not happening now, so that's cool. I really am here. If I make my screen over here a little bit brighter, you'll be able to see me. Yeah, see, I'm here. I'm not AI. I'm just, just a guy. That rhymed, and that was pretty fucking cool. So I'm glad this is working. I got a thing. I did a thing over here. I'm gonna get copyright claims like I always do. And that it's not gonna work. Can we? How about? Can we do a different one? How about if we do something different? That'd be cool. All right. So, yeah. See what happens here. This is experimental sound stuff. How's that sound out there? Is it working? Is it making some noise? Does it sound like something that might be all right? I don't know. I can hear it here, but I don't know. Out there, I don't see no reaction. So right now, I'm just presuming that you can't hear anything or you think it's really dumb. So, I don't have a big ego, but I got a little bit of one. So a little encouragement always helps out there. It's fun to ask and say shit like that. I really don't give a fuck. But I'm making appearances and showing up for what I'm doing. So I'm going to change the dark black screen that you are seeing right now, and we're going to change it over to this one right here. We'll stop the cam, and then you can look at that. That's me with some bats on my head, probably about to piss on me. Wow, that worked out all right. No, don't play that one. I didn't want to start that one. That's the same key. That's boring. Stupid YouTube. Let me Simple Jam Tracks is the track you just heard came from them. Shuffle Blues. Let me throw a link up here for that because they're going to get a copyright claim anyway. You might as well go there and check it out if you like to do backing tracks. We're going to copy that. Let's see if this works yet. Maybe StreamTard's fixed it. And if I paste that right in there and I hit enter, what's it do? I don't know. What's it going to do? Can you guys click on that link? Somebody click on that link. Tell me if it works. Or tell me if it's even a clickable link. Because I don't have a YouTube chat open, but I can make that so. Because I'm a number one. That's all I got going. I'm in StreamYard stupid chat, so I don't know what's going on with that. Let me go get the right chat. Axe and Nacho's on right now. If you want to listen to something really good, that guy can play way gooder than me. And, well, I don't know if he's more handsomer than me, but he's a pretty handsome dude. I mean, I just got to say, I'm going to throw his link up here in a minute. But first of all, I got to go over here and go to my own stinking live and mute it so nobody can hear me. And yeah, by God, that is a clickable link. Son of a bitch. Well, I'll be dipped in cow shit. I hope not, but there it is. Sweet. Thanks, Silver Girl. Appreciate you backing me up on that. Definitely appreciate you backing me up on that. What kind of a mood I'm in? I might go over to Shimmers and sing if she, if she were to have a pop up or something. I may sing something here. I really, really, really don't know what's going on with that. Gooder is definitely a word, Cranches. Gooder is 100% definitely a word. So you know how I know it's a word? It's because I said it's a word. That's how I know gooder is a word. How you doing, Cranges? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. That tone right there is brought to you by Mark Tanner. For those of you that don't know, I touched him. He was in my apartment, slept here, drank coffee here. We had some booze together. Your facial hair is melted off. Woo! I'm successful. I've done my job. It's good to see you. I'm trying to get back around here, but I tell you what, I just had one of the greatest weekends of my life. So Mark Tanner flies in and lands in Portland, and we're talking and chatting, and we're going to get together and say hi. And I said, well, I got nothing to do this weekend. I know you're going to see Marshall, so I'll give you a ride. He said, all right. So then he paid for all the gas, and Marshall got set up to go to his concerts on Friday and Saturday. Friday in Walla Walla at Marcy's, and Saturday at Wallowa Lake. And he just streamed the recording of that live tonight. You can see my fat brown shirted ass with a backwards white hat sitting at the table in the background. You can also see Mark Tanner in there. I gotta say, he's all right looking too. I mean, I've seen him for real now, so I know he's not like CG, but yeah, so he's all right. His accent is pretty sexy though. I mean, he's got that Aussie accent, so that's cool. But yeah, I got to hang out with those guys all weekend. If I wouldn't have been rescuing cats, I probably would have still be there. But I had to come home for these precious kitties. For those of you that are into kitty updates, these kitties, Gary and Ruby, have an application, and I am probably going to be conducting an interview, at least preliminary interview, tomorrow. So I'm very excited. These are two. If I could afford cats, I would own these cats. They would already be there. Do they make that AI that has a real feel now? I didn't know they'd got that far in the technology, Kranzis, but you are way ahead of me in that curve. By the way, I'm having a bit of Cabernet Sauvignon. So cheers. If you'd all care to raise a glass of whatever you're drinking to me, there you go. Or smoking, because I'm not like Kranjis. I'm not a prude. I tell people to smoke the pot if they want to. But I love him anyway. Now, don't tell him I said that. Don't tell him I told you that I love him, because I don't want it all going to his head and he'll get all swoony and probably cry. I don't know. He's a very emotional person. You got a baby kitten named Turkey. That's freaking awesome. I just have a cat and a cat named Gary and a Ruby. So I don't have a turkey. That's a cool ass name. Well, tonight it's red wine. Probably came from a vineyard somewhere in the world. It's pretty good. It's pretty bold. It's got some pepper to it. Don't know how else to excite it. You two, where's Satan? If Satan was here, then it would complete the trifecta: the Kranjis, the Will Dick, and the Satan. Or Bubba. That Bubba could do it too. Oh my goodness. I hope everybody's having a great night. I'm still coming down off the high of the weekend. If you get a chance to go over to Marshall's and check that out, do so. I'm going to jump over to his channel real quick and grab that link. I'd like to share it out. I really would like people to see what Some People is all about. And I don't know why, this is so difficult, but pushing buttons right now seems to be exceptionally challenging. So I'm pushing them one at a time to make sure that I get them all. Now I got to hit this key twice and then hit enter. And then, yeah, there he is. All right. So I'm going to go to live and then right here, and I'm going to pause it because I listened to it once right now and I'm going to listen to it again later. But I've listened to it twice before, if that makes any sense to anyone. It should, because it's me. Let me see. We'll copy that. And since it worked before, I will paste it right there. That is the link to the recorded concert from Wallowa Lake. Oh, man. Beautiful, picturesque setting up there. I'd never been to Wallowa Lake, so I had that treat. And yeah, fantastic place. Highly recommended. Highly recommended. I hope that everybody can get over there and check it out, because it's really something else. And I got to throw another link up here. Wait, don't touch me there. Did I say that outside voice? Don't know. Nope. Where's it at? What? No way. That's not possible. Okay, good. I was going to say that is not possible. That axe is already done. So we're going to copy that. And well, if I made you want to pick up a guitar, I'm happy. Yeah, that's just my practicing. But the tone was built by Mark Tanner. That's where that whole story was going when I said all that other cool stuff. That was brought to you by Mark Tanner. He dialed that in on my amp, and I promptly saved it because it's a fucking killer tone. It just absolutely rocks. It's not perfect chug, but it does chug. He's got a little bit of reverb and some delay on there, but it works, and I'm not complaining. So the chug was by me, the tone was by Mark. So, and if you haven't seen Mark Tanner, you should definitely do so. Paste this right here. That'll take you to Axe and Nacho. There we go. I don't know if I put that up there before. If I didn't, then it's there twice, because it's the kind of guy I am. If not, it's there once. So yeah, I've just been practicing doing my nonsense scales. Couple of boogers in there. Honestly, there's like 2 misses and a couple of double booger nasty ones. But hey, it's progress. Hey, man, I appreciate you dropping in, Dimebag. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know if I'm singing tonight. I'm just. I might do a little bit. I might do something. I might do nothing. I know I'm not turning on any lights. Is like if I turn on my camera, this is what you see. This right here. Hi, hi. You can see the outline of my glasses and something over here in the bottom corner. What the fuck that is? Probably a light from my computer, but who knows? It's kind of scary. But man, I hope you're having a great time, Darren. I certainly am. Let me turn this camera off again so we can look at something. I just don't feel like turning up the light. Fun playing around with that stuff. Just messing with switches and knobs and things on my guitar. But yeah, I didn't. I turned off my AC a while ago. It's still about 75 outside. I may turn my AC back on because I'm getting hot. So building crowd tension, and then he'll hit the lights. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna build crowd tension and then hit the lights. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds like it'd be a cool thing to do and something I probably should participate in. But it's one of those things that uh, you can't have everything, and sometimes you get to see me and sometimes you don't. I mean, that's it's 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 just weird. And then sometimes you'll think you saw me, but then you didn't. So, and that can be scary too. You know, because light is scary. We all know this. We all know light is scary. But yeah, that is the mark of tone. That is what I named that particular now preset on my amplifier is the mark of tone because it was by the illustrious Mark Atana. Mark Atana. So yeah, did I scare you, Cranges? Did it was that the build up to the thing that was Shimmer Soul? I was just talking about you and saying I'd probably come sing over there if you were to start one. Because I don't know what the hell I'm doing tonight. Started out playing my guitar, doing weird stuff, and now I'm doing something else. Let's see if I can find. No, that's not what I want to look at. I'll look at that later when I'm alone. Nobody else can see. I hope that was inappropriate enough for you guys. I was trying my best. It really was. I was trying my best. It was really something else. Oh, mosh pit's gonna start then. Yeah, if you're starting at elbows pretty soon, be moshing. All right. I'm a rock star. Yeah, that's me. That's me. I'm a rock star. Oh my goodness. Yeah, man, this is weird to me. StreamYard, I haven't used it for so long, is really weird. Very strange. Very strange. So, what are you up to tonight, Shimmer Soul? That you would come over here and hang out in my chat. That is so awesome of you to do, by the way. I'm very happy about that. So I don't know what looks better, the outline rim of my glasses with the minor reflections from the or this. I mean, I'm clearly very intense there. Not sure when I took the picture, and yeah, that caricature of me did come from a picture. Generated it with Chat GPT, I think, if I remember right. But I told it to keep it truer to me, to not enhance my looks. I wanted my face to look chubby like it does. I want my hair to look straight and weird and fuzzy like it does. And it came out. My hair was a little bit longer than it is, but it works out for me. Beard, I think, looks great. Beard and mustache is, if I oil it and grease it up, yeah, I can do that. I just don't because, well, it's not that. Well, I never leave in the dark because I don't like to drive at night. that was the equivalent of my little rim shot. That's all I got. But while I was screwing around, wait a minute, what happened there? I was just looking at that thing. Yeah, that right there. While I was messing around, I did this thing, and I don't know how this is going to sound. Let me see. Yeah, I had to change. I forgot to save it. Dang it. Now I got to do it all over again. Fiddlesticks. I think I had that at about 1 o'clock, and that was at about noon. And then... I thought this would be good for my acoustic. For the Gibsophone, not so much, but it's pretty clean. I missed chat now. What's this say? Oh, cool. Right on. Well, you know what? I kind of need to do a couple of things here. One of them is go to the bathroom, but you guys didn't need to know that. But I just mostly wanted to come in here. I'd made a whole bunch of changes on the studio stuff today, and I wanted to make sure it was working with the guitar and the sounds and the stuff. I tried an experiment with OBS to get my intro in there, but it's weird and it's clunky, and StreamYard won't let me do it unless I pay their minimum, and that's why I usually use Restream, because it allows me to put my intros in there and do that kind of stuff. So Shimmer Soul, if you want to start one up, I will join as soon as you do or shortly thereafter, and hang out for a bit. I'm not tired and I'm not going to sleep anytime soon. But I've been practicing all day. My fingers are pretty sore, so no more death metal tonight. And we'll just see what happens. Just do things and stuff. Oh my goodness. While I was there, Marshall gave me another gift while I was there. Hang on just a second. You always got to put the guitar back in the cradle, folks. Make sure the guitar is safe. Anyway, I'm able to use my headphones wirelessly now. Let me go back in here, and I'll finally turn on the lights before I say goodnight to you. Do this, and so you can kind of almost see my face, sort of a little bit. No, not so much here or here, but right here. But not now, because now it's my hand. So here we go. Roadhog, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. I'm just getting ready to end here, but I'm going to head over to Shimmers and sing or something. Maybe I'll pick my guitar up again. Who knows? I'd play my acoustic, but I broke a string. No, Mark Tanner broke the string. Second day I had new strings on there, and he broke my G string again. Mark Tanner broke my G string. So I hope he's out there lurking and listening. He's not. Probably not. He's probably enjoying his time with Marshall. So yeah, this is me. But anyway, it gave me this little Lakato thing right here. This is the receiver part of it, and I have the transmitter just clipped to my desk here. It looks identical, except it says transmitter on it. You see, it's got the little light, but it's got the Wi-Fi wavy looking things. So that just stays clipped to my desk, and this can clip onto my guitar or my shirt or whatever, and then I'm wireless. I can get up and walk around. And as much as I love this is going to become vocal only. I'm also going to get a wireless mic to use. Yeah, it's probably going to be one of those, funky little fancy stringy things with a little ball on the end, but who knows? It's just a talking mic for the most part. When I sing, I'll use this one. But it'll make me not have to be stuck right here so much. And if I want to stand up and play my guitar or stand up and do something, I can, and I don't have to worry about which wire I'm going to pull out of my shit. So it was nice to meet you too. There'll be more of these kind of videos coming up in the future. I'm an amateur guitar player. I'm just learning. I've been playing about 5 years, but just recently started practicing. So, pretty typical. He said, "We will see, folks." Thank you so much. I hope you come back again sometime. If you want to hear me sing, because I'm all conceited like that, actually, you should go over there because, Shimmer, right? Okay, everybody, come on, Shimmer. Anyway, go over and check her out. I'll be singing there. Maybe I'll play my guitar again. I love you all. Peace, love, and positivity. I'm out.